Hi guys, so I want to talk about barefoot running in case you've never heard of it or are new to it. It's basically being able to wear footwear that resembles nearly being barefoot. Popular models are the Vibram 5-finger and the Merrell Trail Glove, and Merrell has a number of products. There's a few other companies out there. These are two of the shoes that I read about and have used now extensively. I've had the Trail Glove for about 2.5 to 3 years, and the Merrell and the Vibram 5-finger for about 6 months to a year. I enjoy both of them, and one of the nice things about barefoot running is it works on your balance, and you end up using several muscles in your foot that you wouldn't otherwise use. When you have your foot with the padded bottom and the raised arch, you actually constrict some of the muscles in your foot, so some of that movement actually gets redistributed into your calf muscle and to your thigh, and that will ultimately result with people getting lower back pain. So if you have lower back pain, you will probably want to consider barefoot running shoes, even just for walking. If you are running with barefoot running shoes, you will want to take it slowly and do it gradually, because if you have been running with traditional running shoes your whole life, your muscles have become adapted to running that specific way, and chances are, if you're a typical runner, you're probably actually heel striking when you hit the ground, and that heel strike, you've been used to the pad, which absorbs a lot of the force, which if you go straight into running barefoot without any proper training, it's going to get you're going to end up getting injured, and you're going to get either knee injuries or leg injuries or back injuries. So you have to gradually expose yourself to barefoot shoes, but once you do, there's tremendous benefits, and for me, myself, I've enjoyed it enough that I will, if I wear regular running shoes right now, they feel awkward and uncomfortable and very constrictive and not nearly as good. So I advocate barefoot running shoes quite a bit. They're very comfortable, and there's numerous functional movement. It is improved, and it's just great overall. So you should look into barefoot running to improve your health, especially if you have back pain or any kind of leg sort of injuries. The actual mechanism of the foot connected with the calf and thigh is actually developed through millions of years of evolution, has actually been developed and adapted to withstand the force when you are running, and it's actually a beautiful system, and people shouldn't really be getting running injuries if they're doing proper barefoot running technique. The foot, if you execute all of those muscles properly and correctly, you will actually avoid getting injuries. So that's one of the main benefits of running barefoot. If you look at tribes people or African people, when they go out running, they're not running with technical shoes. They're not running with modern day shoes. They're actually going to be doing basically barefoot running. There's actually there's a famous African American runner, and Adidas wanted him to wear his shoes, and he'd never seen shoes before. He didn't know what they were for, so he ended up wearing them on his hands and continuing to run the race, just so that he'd get the money that Adidas was to pay him. But he's so used to running barefoot, and it's just so much better for you in the long run that's what he got used to. So look into barefoot running. Barefoot, even just wearing barefoot shoes for walking is really good to start off, and then if you do run, try some barefoot running with barefoot running shoes.